Hello and welcome to another episode of County Perspective, the show that focuses on Frederick County government, local programs and events, and the community that you live in. I'm your host, Brandon Rosa, and thank you for joining us. Now let's jump right in with some news from around the county. County Council President MC Keegan-Air and County Executive Jan Gardner signed the impact fees bill into law on Tuesday, April 23rd. Councilmember Jerry Donald presented the newly revised impact fees bill in March of 2019. Impact fees were first introduced to Frederick County in 1993. The last time the bill was updated was in 2017. The impact fees bill was designed to help with funding for schools and libraries. Whenever someone builds a new home, they must pay an impact fee. Frederick County is seeing a rise in population, and with that, the county needs to maintain infrastructure. The new bill presented by Councilmember Jerry Donald and co-sponsor Councilmember Steve McKay will fund the purchase of new school buses as well as purchasing land from developers in order to build new schools. Councilmember Donald and Councilmember McKay based the bill off the 2017 Tischler-Bice impact fee study. The new impact fees will not be in place until July 1st of this year. Community members and students gathered at Urbana High School on April 17th for the Maryland Blue Ribbon Tour of Excellence Awards ceremony. State Superintendent of Schools Karen Salmon presented the gold medal to Urbana High School Principal David Keene. Urbana High School earned the award because of accumulation of student skill, teacher dedication, and community support, said Frederick County Public Schools Superintendent Terry Albin. The Maryland State Department of Education gives the award to schools who scored in the top 15% of all schools in the state in the recent PARCC assessments. On top of receiving the gold medal, Urbana received thousands of dollars in gifts, as well as a cookie party for all students. Students had the chance to meet with members from the state before and after the ceremony. As an alumni from Urbana High School, class of 2009, I would like to say congratulations, Urbana High School. County Executive Jan Gardner was pleased to announce awards to 24 local human service nonprofit agencies through the county's Community Partnership Grant Program for fiscal year 2020 during her information briefing on April 30th. The grants to the 24 nonprofit agencies like Blessings in a Backpack, Hartley House Incorporated, Way Station Incorporated, and Daybreak Adult Services Incorporated will give job skills and education for homeless youth, medical, dental care, and prescription medicines to those who can't afford the care they need, home repairs for veterans, seniors, and those with disabilities, crisis services to residents facing addiction, food for children who would not otherwise eat on the weekends or during school breaks, and many other services. Executive Gardner launched the Community Partnership Grants program 4 years ago to restore the county's long-standing partnership with human service nonprofit agencies. The programs help the county save tax dollars working with the community organizations through early intervention and prevention. An independent panel selected grantees that met needs in one of the three categories: housing, seniors, and community needs. Executive Gardner thanked County Council President MC Keegan-Air and Vice President Michael Blue for joining her during the public information briefing. About $950,000 is included in a proposed budget for the community partnership grants. The budget still must be approved by the County Council. For the complete list of grantees, visit frederickcountymd.gov/CPG Awards FY20. County Executive Jan Gardner invited local farmers to Winchester Hall for the first Agricultural Business Viability Roundtable that was held on Monday, April 22nd. Executive Gardner wanted to gather ideas about what needs to be done in the community to support local agriculture and how to keep agriculture economically viable. Participants discussed results from the agricultural survey that was released at the end of March. Out of 289 surveys returned before the roundtable, the three main challenges that farmers currently face are weather, commodity prices, particularly the dairy industry, and issues with labor. Participants said they wanted to see more agricultural preservation in the county, more opportunities to educate the upcoming generation of farmers, research more about the current health regulations and the challenges that come with it, and to find laborers. utilizing multiple resources such as Frederick County's workforce services. Executive Gardner said she would like to have more roundtable meetings on agriculture, but she wants to have the meetings focus more on a specific topic.
I would like to see the county put some thought into a way that we can take the traditional farmers that are sort of getting there in age, like me, and we have a lot of what I call young farmers and wannabe farmers. We have 4-H and we have FFA. I'd like to bring those two groups together and share knowledge.
One of the main things is ag land preservation. That is a huge asset to the farmers, that we can preserve agricultural land here in Frederick County. The thing we need to do is be able to do more, because there's a lot of interest in ag preservation. Just that the budgets and the amount of money budgeted just isn't there.
I think we're really doing well on marketing Frederick County farms and Frederick County agriculture through our homegrown Frederick brand. It's a great way for consumers to find out where they can buy local products, and the more we can educate consumers, the better. I also think we do a good job of trying to educate farmers on opportunities that are available, but I think there's room for improvement on looking at regulation, permitting, zoning, health department regulation, and how can we make it easier for these people that want to do new agriculture businesses on their farm. So I grew up on a dairy farm here in Frederick County, and my family no longer milks cows, but we still are in the dairy industry. We raise replacement heifers, so ones that are under 2 years of age. We also show them across the United States, and then we have another farmer who milks them for us. We also do a little bit of crop farming, so very small scale, about 100 acres that we farm here in the county of hay, corn, soybeans, wheat. But I would love to expand that one day. So I think starting this conversation on what can Frederick do better is good for people like me, but it's good for everybody. It's good for all young farmers and all farmers across the county.
One way to ensure Frederick County remains a great place to live is through youth and family programs, as well as health and wellness services. A group of local leaders known as the Local Management Board helps create local priorities and makes decisions about funding programs for children and families in the county. Let's take a moment to learn more.
One citizen at a time, impacting generations within our community.
So it's an excellent opportunity to contribute, participate, and learn what's happening.
It's through the coordination of our efforts that we're going to be able to make the largest impact into our community.
We are the voice of Frederick County families.
The Frederick County Office for Children and Families is a department of the Frederick County Citizen Services Division and also the home of our Local Management Board, or LMB. The LMB is comprised of local leaders that convene regularly to set priorities and make funding decisions for programs to benefit those in our community.
One of the things that's great about Frederick County is that the county is connected, and a lot of the nonprofits and the government services work together for the betterment of families. And the Local Management Board offers a structure for that to happen, that we know that we're going to have occasions when we run across each other, but we can count on seeing our partner agencies at the Local Management Board meetings.
It's the knowledge, it's the group know-how, it's the ability for us to think about things in a comprehensive manner, and it allows us to coordinate.
The Local Management Board is on the cusp and the pulse of what's happening with the services and the needs of children in Frederick County. So it's an excellent opportunity to contribute, participate, and learn what's happening.
The LMB receives state and local funds to deliver youth programs, health and wellness services, and family programs.
I'm not sure you can underestimate how much good the Local Management Board does for our community. We really reach some hard-to-serve families, disconnected youth, families that are experiencing homelessness.
But our children are the next generation, and this Local Management Board really looks at the impact in a lot of different areas of our next generations and generations to come.
The Local Management Board is made up of 17 different individuals, each having various backgrounds of expertise.
It's a wonderful opportunity to sit around with the smartest and the most accomplished people in Frederick County that really want to make a direct impact into the lives of the children of this county. We have a whole host of a variety of professionals, and everyone's voice counts.
And the strategies and the decisions we're making here is going to impact a healthy Frederick County community in the future.
That's the magic of being on the local management board, is we get to put the hard work in, to make critical decisions about how some funding is going to be spent, but we also get to enjoy the results and understand how that funding has a major impact in our community.
As one of the 24 local management boards, we are the voice of Frederick County families.
To learn about the local management board or connect to the services that they fund, please contact 301-600-1063 or visit frederickcountymd.gov/OCF. We're going to take a quick break, but stay tuned. We'll be right back with more County Perspective. Welcome back to County Perspective. I'm your host, Brandon Rosa. Get your taste buds ready. We've got a new recipe for you coming up on Silver Platter, but first let's head on over to Animal Control Division and learn about this episode's featured pet.
Pinky and her 3 siblings arrived at FCAC as 6-week-old babies back in February. Now, at only 4 months old, Pinky and her remaining brother and sister are some of our longest residents. Having grown up in the shelter, Pinky is incredibly handleable. She is playful and affectionate and would make a great first rabbit pet, as would her brother Inky and sister Blinky. Visit Pinky and her siblings at Frederick County Animal Control and Pet Adoption Center, 1832 Rosemont Avenue.
FCG-TV and the Senior Services Division have been working together to bring you a special cooking program which focuses on healthy meals geared towards aging adults. Let's find out what's new on the menu.
Welcome to Silver Platter. Fruity rice is an easy-to-make dish that can be used as a side dish for a meal, or it makes a tasty snack or dessert. It's really easy to make. We start out with 2 cups of water in our pan. We add a cup of rice. I'm using brown rice. Brown rice has about 7 times the fiber that white rice has. And it has a crunchiness and it holds its texture really well. I'm also going to add a 1/2 cup of dried fruit. Today we're using dried cherries. And in addition, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. This is so easy because everything goes in at once and there really isn't a lot to do. We're going to bring this to a boil and then just turn the temperatures back. Let it simmer for about 25 minutes or longer until all of the liquid has been absorbed. Looks kind of funny now. But as it cooks, the rice will absorb the liquid, the cherries are going to plump up, and it's going to be super tasty. As I've said before, let that come to a full boil, then just turn the temperature down to low so it'll simmer. When it finishes cooking, you can serve it hot or place it in the fridge, let it get cold, and use it as a cold side dish. I've made some earlier and had it chilling, and this is how it comes out. I love the color. It's a nice nutty brown color. The cherries are nice and plump, and all we need to do is spoon that out. This can be eaten plain, as I said, or it would make a great topping with yogurt, or even maybe even just putting it with a little ice cream. There we have it. fruity rice, a dish that could be cooked ahead, stored in the fridge, used as a side dish or as a dessert. If you would like a copy of this recipe, please go to frederickcountymd.gov/senior services.
Spring is in full bloom. Frederick County always has plenty of events, programs, classes, and promotions offered to keep you busy and growing. Here's a look at just a few of them. Are you a bicycle enthusiast, or do you just enjoy riding bicycles? Well, if so, then get ready for the annual Metropolitan Washington Region Bike to Work Day event on Friday, May 17th. Bike to Work Day is a regional event coordinated by Commuter Connections and the Washington Area Bicycle Association. This event provides awareness and it inspires individuals to consider bicycling as a means of transportation. The region will host over 115 pit stops, including Frederick, hosted by Transit Services of Frederick County and the City of Frederick at the Frederick Transit Center on East Street from 6:30 a.m. until 8:30 a.m. Riders who plan to participate in the ceremonial ride through downtown Frederick should plan to arrive at Alumni Hall off Rosemont Avenue at Hood College no later than 6:30 a.m. In honor of Bike to Work Day, all bike riders will receive free rides on transit connectors and shuttle routes. The buses will be equipped with bicycle racks. Frederick's event includes a ceremonial ride through downtown Frederick, followed by free refreshments, music, remarks from local dignitaries, and a chance to win prizes. If you would like to participate, register for Bike to Work Day at biketoworkmetrodc.org and select Frederick as a pit stop location. If you would like more information, visit frederickcountymd.gov/transit or call 301-600-2065. Well, that's it for this episode of County Perspective. Don't forget to follow Frederick County on social media in order to keep up to date on important news and events. We'll see you next time for a fresh look from a county perspective.